Chamber, 24 years old to WrestleMania.
Following is the women's elimination. The ring. 4 superstar regularly scheduled intervals until or submission. The latch, the WWE Women's Champion. Introducing first, from Columbia.
Bliss will enter the Elimination Chamber, who is at 6 on the women's side of things, 2018.
Yeah, here's a woman with an all to get back to the very top. It has been a lot with victory inside the chamber.
Highly decorated, and she will be locked inside a pod. Inside, he's Wade Barrett. We're in the final PLE.
Music, it is the energy of this audience, and trust me, WrestleMania.
The winner of this chamber match tonight will head to Jade Cargill, we understand, is in attendance. She's looking on. She will learn in a matter of... striking presence of the story. Eddie Arango will shut the pod door. Here tonight, she won back in 20 history of Elimination Chamber. Only one wonder tonight.
Well, nobody's doubting the pedigree of utterly ready for the chamber, and indeed, Alexa.
Rio Grande Valley, Texas.
For the 3rd time in her career, Raquel Rodriguez steps in. Know that Liv Morgan, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, another member of Judgment Day, will challenge for a change.
2 best ever since Liv Morgan's return. All day affair at WrestleMania at the top of the Women's Cup.
And they stop Raquel tonight. I've said this before, will appear. Ripley Wade looking to win at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's been a drag. Ripley and Io Sky lost the women's tag team, physically beat up now, and perhaps with the loss of
Flash legend. How does last night's loss affect Rhea?
WrestleMania? She would have had that with Tag Gold. That's the match at WrestleMania this year, and that
locked inside the pods here tonight. We now matches in your career.
Don't remind me.
How intimidating.
Was locked in the safety of the pod. I didn't mind us looking competitors looking to end my career have been, but for now, these 4 women have...
Making her way to Jane!
Wade, you and I have been touting Kiana back at the Royal Rumble. She lasted almost down history when she knocked off Nia Jax and Charlotte.
Right off the bat when it comes to WWE, people's minds shocked the world when, as you mentioned, she dipped to the radar in this match. None of the other 5 competitors exactly the right place to do just that, although...
She was sidetracked with a very serious knee injury, cost her over. Come back stronger than ever. 1% in that brick-by-brick approach to get better.
As they come, Kiana James knows the secret to success. Her a real solid in a run on SmackDown.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota.
Fight for tonight. It's her 2nd chamber match in her Hall of Famer, the legendary Trish Stratus into
Stratton all the way up until injured in the process of that loss and has been desperate in the chamber from the very start, Tippy.
For Kiana James in this matchup, 24-year history of the chamber. So, to the fray. This is an elimination match. Once you goes to WrestleMania. And Engler calling for the bell. He'll work the matchup in. So James and Tiffany Stratton. Wade, what type of strategy?
So have some others, such as Kiana James, who have for the very first time. Nothing can prepare you for it as you possibly can.
my estimation, Kiana James.
You have a lot to lose in the chamber, regardless of. Although I do agree, this is not where Kiana James.
Highly decorated gymnasts in their college wants to get into a test of strength with Kiana James.
I'll tell you, after tonight, those who have not been paying attention, I start.
You know, we talked about it earlier today. The chip.
We go.
Only a 1 count.
As you can, because 4 more women are going to be.
The fact that for a lot of her career, she's been overlooked by two.
Well, she's done a hell of a job for Julia so far on SmackDown.
And that standing moonsault by Kiana.
The taste for gold has could have a whole lot of gold come WrestleMania.
They accepted Tiffany Stratton's challenge.
Yeah, you've got to be absolutely. Tiffany did on the basis that a fellow opponent in us has pre-beaten up, perhaps, is Tiffany Stratton.
Tossing Stratton outside the ropes. Again, there are no disqualifications.
Those ropes, there is steel, metal everywhere.
One of her own. And you see the back buck
on whatever strategy she had to take down Tiffany Stratton.
Way and Tiffany head first into the
in a big way, blasting hard against that chamber. Look at that.
And Wade, the thing about the chamber is sometimes you have trouble like we saw there. Doesn't Kiana James with a preemptive strike.
Biggest threats in this match. Kiana James smart and
pounding, bouncing. Kiana James off the
point. Kiana James changes strategy because she can't.
Been relentless in her attacks since coming into the chamber.
2 for the price of 1 now from the Empress of
WWE.
Well, no doubt about it. There is nothing this woman. Demented look in the eye of Asuka now, who is loving it.
Tied with Raquel for the most ever. We mentioned she. James is tracked. Cover now on Kiana in a kick
from Asuka, taking down 2 opponents who are obviously of energy, staying in control of this match.
They qualify. Bailey and Natty knocked off
as the best always do this time of year as we close.
Other side. Shoulder up.
Just shows you the experience of Asuka then.
Member of the chamber will enter. On the face of the winner of the inaugural chamber match for the women.
The Elimination Chamber.
Bliss knocking off.
An ominous presence surrounding Alexa Bliss. Threats everywhere you look, Bliss.
The fact that Alexa.
She's fine. I do know for a fact when a woman tells you that she is.
Stratton with a rolling senton, showing off her power here.
Rough landing, and Tiffany Stratton's been in this match a lot, and that drop kick to the gut will not help.
Bliss rolls her up, trying to take advantage.
I don't know about Kiana breaking that pin-up point.
Yeah, a bit overzealous perhaps, but Kiana.
He's dropped around her. 2 fresh bodies waiting to.
2 miles of chain catapult Stratton.
Wiped out his Stratton. Let's take another loading off skull first. What an epic display.
5 going to enter the chamber. More wins than any other.
Just as she did, Asuka simply didn't work. Clearly, these women have had issues in the tag division over.
Stratton now runs into a headbutt by Ripley. Rhea Ripley, who knocked off Lyra now.
From Ripley, it's hard to argue with that, but navigate.
And Rhea turns it around to.
Oh, you can just worse now on the steel. Use of the chains there, clinging on for dear life at this.
First into the steel. Asuka went for the hip attack. Tiffany
and finding the exact right moment to strike.
Steel outside the ring. Up on top of a pod, and Bliss
takes down everyone. But 3 women completely white.
Raquel Rodriguez, who will join this fray moment.
And when you see carnage like that, right in
eliminations thus far. Kiana James, call sign, and a miss by Asuka.
Alexa Bliss has been eliminated.
Have to leave the chamber. We are down to 5. Chamber with an opportunity to face Jade. And a baseball swing into the side of the cage.
The match.
You know, you talked about Kiana. Oh, and Rhea Ripley hung up on the top rope.
About 12 months ago, and Raquel has not lost.
Asuka and Tiffany, well, it was smart strategy, I thought. Now, Rhea.
Slowly, teamwork seemed to get the job done.
Treating Ripley and now Asuka like ragdolls. Human demolition ball. And now Rhea Ripley.
Can physically.
Oh, look at this.
That is just.
Caught by Raquel and now tossed into the ring.
Training partners, however, 2 alpha female, and now the head, perhaps, of Tiffany Stratton. And every woman in this match outside of Raquel needs to get through butter.
Well, that's a fall away. And now caught in a pod.
Again, once this like candy from a baby if you don't.
And now
Kiana James now right for the pickings.
arms to Hanaball modified.
And Kiana James have been eliminated.
Well, take a look at this. Kiana James getting smashed through. There's a body just waiting for the price of one for Raquel.
Going to Las Vegas in 7 weeks to face Rodriguez. High stakes, high pressure here tonight.
Fresher women in there with her. It'll work.
Yeah, Tiffany may want to change things up. And to Stratton.
Simply a working off instincts, not strategy now.
Now Ripley sent into the steel.
This is just bombing up here.
Maria caught. Raquel now
Makes this a one-on-one matchup, but wait, Tiffany Stratton.
again. Another high-risk maneuver. Backfiring for
Nice move by Tiffany using the momentum of Raquel.
Rhea Ripley still trapped in the chamber.
And this is this situation completely more Tiffany Stratton.
Grizzly Bear, Raquel Rodriguez, as you said.
Raquel
Raquel,
grown up against the child at this point.
there's move, and now we're gonna lift Ash in the corner.
We know all about the durability of Tiffany right now, and perhaps more if she's somehow going to navigate.
Cannonball to take out Raquel. Stratton, prettiest moonsault eliminated. We are down to 2.
Has been
Oh, I forgot about Rhea takes it out, and that one prettiest moves.
A flyaway trip for 4 to WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Will it be Stratton? Will it be Ripley?
Here you have to say Rhea Ripley would be the favorite, given 24 hours ago in an incredibly brutal.
Stratton lands on her feet. Again, I think you can throw all stacks up Ripley, who kicks out at 2. What a match.
That point where those top-level competitors find how much more motivation does anybody need?
Could be Ripley's opportunity. Now by Rhea. And a kick.
That lower back has been completely night. Is there enough left?
Now Ripley. Towards
That will cost you. Is that the mistake? Ready to
face Cargill at WrestleMania, and Rhea kicks out here tonight.
The wound's obvious on the face.
Sets on again. Tiffany Stratton up top. Looking for
that part, and now wait up.
Going to WrestleMania.
Elimination Chamber. Rhea.
Oh boy, 2 of them for the WWE Women's Championship.
Opportunity to battle for a championship.
This match, a double elimination by Raquel for a second, and you come a cropper in the after she thought she started to taste.
Ever shoved into the pod, and that's all Rhea Ripley's ticket. 7 weeks from tonight. Cargill, Ripley, bring it on. Jade.